moving on to my favorite part of the show. Why would he say that? And we got to address this. This is all the people that push back on the criticism of SGA. And the idea is when he's got a game like Game 3 where he's incredible, doesn't shoot a lot of free throws, and they're like, oh, what are they going to say now? And really this could be for the whole OKC Thunder team, for the fans that want to push back on the criticism. And listen, if you're a fan, fine. You just are going to push back on the criticism no matter what happens. I get that. Totally fine. Totally valid. Cool. There's people in the media who want to act like the Thunder are not a pretty borderline miserable product to watch. And they want to act like, oh, you're all just upset that your team's not this good. No. What is upsetting about the Thunder is the fact that you have a guy on defense who just routinely, his job is to, I guess, enforce / I'm just going to try to trip and injure every big-time player that I can, whether that is Devin Booker, whether that is the best player in the league at the time, Nikola Jokic, whether, it doesn't matter who it is, he is just out here trying to hurt people. And when it comes to Shea, here's the thing, and this is a line used on Twitter, I'm stealing it, but it makes sense. Games like Game 3 and a little bit like Game 4, I'll be honest, I didn't watch as much as Game 4 because once I knew they were most likely going to sweep the Suns, I was watching other games. But Game 3 specifically, that's what we wish we saw on a nightly basis. We acknowledge SGA is great. We acknowledge that Chet is an amazing defender. We acknowledge that this team is incredible without doing all of the extra dumb stuff. So cut out the extra dumb stuff. Please. Shea is amazing. 1,000%. He is one of the best offensive guards we've ever seen. This current stretch that he is on, this being his peak, as great as he's been playing, he's amazing. But play like that. Don't do the second you start driving down, you lock your arm with somebody else and then flail and try to get the foul call. That's not, what if that is your all-time highlight reel, is a bunch of lock arms, make the stupid face, fall over. And don't act like Shea's the first person we've criticized for this. We criticized, me personally, Embiid has been criticized for this. I think that's some of Embiid's injury issues, is the fact that he's 7 foot and he's flopping around. Harden played like this. Guys that play like this, we don't view it the same, and acting like stylistically we don't view players differently because of the style in which they play, that's not new to him. That's not new to this team. The reality is, it's not a fun product to watch, no matter if you're rooting for them or against them. Fine, the Thunder are the best team in the league. I acknowledge that. But don't make my viewing experience and the way that you're playing basketball, don't make it this awful. That's all we're asking for. Don't make it this awful. So when it comes to again, this is the line from Twitter where it's like, well, we know Shea's great but it'd be like if Sherlock Holmes was playing drugs on people. Be great. Don't do the theatrical stuff, because then, similar to Devin Booker's comments in Game 3, it does feel a little WWE-ish. And let's be honest, because of the way that he plays and because of that foul baiting and it feeling like the refs are involved and players and coaches constantly having to call it out, let's just not act like this angle is not valid. It's a really bad look for the NBA if people feel like refs are more involved than they should be and there's ref manipulation through play style for your potential first dynasty post-gambling being mainstream. That's not a good look. That's not a great that's not a great look for the NBA. And let's also kill this narrative while we're here. Oh, well, superstars get superstar calls. That's actually not true. Yes, superstars get to the free throw line, and that is a part of their play style. Dwayne Wade used to attack them a lot. He got a lot of fouls. Go ask Mark Cuban, who famously tell you about the finals and how it was rigged and how it was all ref manipulation. But the reality is, let's go look at our superstars. You think Jokic gets every call when people foul him? I watched the other day, Julius Randle literally just smacked Jokic for about 15 seconds straight on a play and basically dared the ref, hey, call something. Do you think LeBron got every call? Do you think Shaq got every call? Do you think Kobe got every call? Do you think Duncan got every call? Like, the reality is our superstars actually don't get as many calls as they should, and we feel like they should. Like, LeBron's been fouled a bunch, but because he's so strong, he just keeps going through it. Shea completely sells out for even minimal contact. And so if you try to play defense against them, or what feels like tougher defense, because Antonio Daniels said this, he went on the show with Lou Williams, Michelle Beatles, and Chandler Parsons, and he's just like, what's frustrating, and this goes to the superstar call thing, is if the Thunder want to play physical defense, fine. That's who they are. Caruso, Cason Wallace, SGA to a degree, Chad Holmgren, Lou Dort. If they want to play physical defense, fine. Let them play physical defense. But it's the problem when the other team is not also allowed to play physical defense against their guys. And they play physical as hell against Devin Booker's a superstar. You think Devin Booker got every call he was supposed to get just this series? Like, they've played other superstars and have not been able. Those superstars aren't getting the calls when they're playing the Thunder, even though the Thunder are playing just as physical with those superstars. They're basically playing Seattle Seahawks, and this is a valid way to play. They're basically playing like the Seattle Seahawks did in Legion of Boom, which is we're going to be extra physical and we are going to force the refs to call it. The problem is, if you're going to be extra physical, just be extra physical both ways. Don't sit there and be extra physical and then play into the theatrics of the refs on the offensive side. That's the frustrating part. Again, we all acknowledge SGA is amazing. We all acknowledge the Thunder are a great team. They're the best team in the league. They're probably going to be back-to-back champions. But don't piss on me and call it rain. Like, I have eyes. I can see the way that they're playing, and it's frustrating. It is it's a bad watch for the league. And again, superstars don't get every superstar call. And a ref manipulating superstar as your first dynasty or potential dynasty post gambling being mainstream, it's a bad look. It just is. There's no other way around it. So again, this is just, there's a lot of people, and they want to push back like, oh, when Shea has a great game, like, yes, Shea could have great games all the time. He's a dominant offensive player. He scored 20 points in a game more often than Wilt. Although go look at the game where Wilt's streak got broken, and Wilt Chamberlain is not a real person. We know that. So then just play like it. That's all we're asking. Play like the superstar that you are. I mean, if you want to be a part of one of the coolest and most unique communities, don't forget to like and subscribe.